Hey everyone, we are going to do some core again. Who's ready for it? These are quite challenging core moves that we do in my yoga classes, and they are going to be 1 minute long each. So if you're ready for an intense core short workout, you can use it in your yoga practice as well, or just if you feel like you want to do a little bit of core work, join me. So we're going to get started. Every exercise is 1 minute. Okay, so your first exercise, we're doing it for a minute, we're doing your roll-ups. So your roll-ups, your feet are hip distance, toes are flexed, your arms are over your head, you roll up through the spine and you reach forward, we roll back, you C-curve the spine, you come back to the mat. We do that for 1 minute. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so keep those toes flexed, breathing in, exhale, we reach, we lengthen, we come back, we scoop the belly in, we're back over the head. Inhale, exhale, round, down. Try not to use the hands to lift your way up. Obviously that's cheating. I want you to scoop the belly in, you round, you reach, you roll it back. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, we round. We're halfway in, roll it up, reach it forward. Sometimes you move a little bit on the mat when you do these. Reach, roll. Every time you're rolling through the spine and you're hugging the belly in, scoop it in, roll it back. Reach, reach. You got 10 more seconds left. Inhale, exhale. Last few more seconds. Reach it up. And then 1 minute done. Awesome work. All right. Your next exercise, we come into a butterfly pose, sometimes also known as a CrossFit sit-up. So, your butterfly pose, we're doing this again for 1 minute. Your easy option, your hands can be over the head as you reach forward. Harder option, we keep the hands on the shoulders. I'm going with the shoulder option. So we're doing this again for 1 minute. So feet into that diamond shape. Let's go. Roll it back. Pull the belly in, again we hug, we squeeze, we roll it through the spine. Breathing in, exhale as you come up. So again, if you need to add the easier option by using the arms to kind of pull your way up, take that option. Just try not to use the fingertips, try not to touch the fingertips to the floor if you can. The hands to the shoulders is a harder option. So, we've got 20 more seconds left. Getting that core stronger. Almost there. Last few more seconds. 3 more. And 1 minute done. Ooh, excuse me, lost my voice. All right, next exercise. We're then coming into alternating bicycles. So your bicycle, we are here. Your left knee comes in, and then we're lifting up as we extend. We're only doing the left side. So again, it's for 1 minute. Let's go. These ones are quite hard. So 1 minute just on that left side, elbow taps to the knee, we go, we start, tap, extend. These are hard. Tap in, elbow to knee, every single time. Inhale and exhale. Gonna give you a little bit of a breather. Well, not much. You're halfway in, 30 more seconds to go. Last 20 seconds. It's getting harder for me. 18, I don't even want to look at that clock. That's 10. 5 more seconds. Awesome. These are tough. 2. Oh, 1. Whew. That's hard. Right, we're not doing the right side straight away, thank goodness. So we're going to come into some table tap, toe taps. So feet hip distance apart, fingers facing towards those toes. We lift the hips up, and all we're going to do is tap and tap. So we're giving that right side a little rest for now. Tabletop taps. You ready? Get your breath for a second, and then we go. Okay, fingertips to those toes, feet hip distance. Lift up, tapping alternating toes. Maybe lengthen out one leg straight if you can. Squeezing into the core. Tap, tap, tap. If not, just keep your knees bent, whatever is easier for you. It's always about listening to your own body and what your body is capable of right now, because every day it's different. All right, 15 seconds left there, guys. 9. Sometimes it's not nice to know what time it is, right? Just keep going. 2 more seconds. 1. Woo! Awesome. All right. Now, we are moving to your right side. Not that bicycle yet. We're coming into a forearm plank. And we're going to hold your forearm plank for 1 minute. So, we're going to come onto your hand or your forearm, whichever option is going to work for you. I'm going to give you either option. I'm taking the hand, so your shoulder is in line with your wrist. You can stack your feet on top here and lift the left arm up. And we're holding it for 1 minute. So forearm to the mat or hand to mat, up to you. So let's go. Shoulder to wrist alignment, stacking the feet on top, reaching the left arm up. If you can, push into your hand. Imagine there is a flame here and it's lifting you up so high you want to escape the flame. You can either look down if you need to. We are in this for a minute, so it's nicer just to look down for a little while, but maybe not look at the clock. Now reach those arms up, or you can take the hand to the hip if you need to for easier. Keep lifting those hips up to the sky. Do not let them drop. Reach, reach, reach. Okay, 15 seconds. Yes, my arm is shaking. Last 10. 2. I wish, it's nearly there. 1. Woo. All right, drop it down. Give your wrist a little shake. We're moving to that left side. Okay, you ready? Straight to it. Left side. Okay, timer starts. Get on that forearm or get on that hand. We then go for 1 minute hold. Again, lifting those hips up to the sky. Push down into the left hand, reach the right fingertips up to the sky, or right hand to that hip. Pushing into the hand, rolling your right shoulder back. So building some strength in all of the body here, as well as your side obliques. Just focus on the breathing, inhaling through the nose and deep exhales out through the mouth to make it more bearable. 20 seconds. Woo! Working, twitching muscles, building some strength. Okay, 6 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake out the wrists again. It's a lot on that wrist joint. Okay, so we're now moving on to that bicycle on the right hand side. So come back. Are you ready? I love these. Okay, so we're going to take the right leg out, left leg out. We'll move into that elbow. Left elbow comes to your right knee this time. 1 minute. Let's go. Okay. 1. 3. Nowhere near there yet. 14, 15. Getting harder. We got 30 seconds still to go. Oh my goodness. These are tough. These are tougher than your regular bicycles. Try and alternate every time. $15 more seconds. Last 10. Oh my gosh. 4, come on. 3, we can do this. 2. Oh, okay. Fried, completely fried. We're gonna do a little bit of stretch in between, a little bridge pose. So take the ankles, feet are flexed down into the mat. Lift up, let's just stretch the top of the thighs and into your core for a few seconds here just to release it off. Squeeze those glutes, fire them up. And then exhale, roll back down nice and slowly to the mat. So while we're here on the mat, we then walk the feet out and we're coming into some heel taps or ankle taps. Harder option, you reach in between, grabbing the inside of the foot. Okay? So the further away your feet are, obviously the harder it's going to be. So your choice, however you want to work. So 1 minute, we again start the clock. Let's go. Tapping in or out, doesn't matter. Try and kind of find like a C curve when you round it through so you get more of a stretch, not a stretch, more of a work into your side obliques. Okay, we're halfway there. You can go a little bit faster or slower. Again, doesn't matter. Do as many reps. Ooh. Ooh, be back. Reps as you can. 15 seconds to go. Five more. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Relax. Again, walk the feet back. We'll take a little bridge pose. Reach the legs. Knees are hip distance. Squeeze into those glutes. Give that core a little stretch. And then pull the hips back down towards the floor. We're then coming into low boat to Navasana for 1 minute. So we find your low boat, your Navasana position. You grab the thighs, you squeeze the knees together, you scoop the belly in. We're here in a Navasana, and then we come into your low boat, and then we're back in again. So 1 minute on again. Are you ready? Let's go. 1 minute. Start off in Navasana, extend. Scoop the belly in. If you start to feel anything at all in your back area, please stop. Don't go into any pain in the back. Every time, exhale and inhale. This is tough. We're halfway to go still. Last few more seconds. I wish we still got 20 seconds left. 9 more seconds. Come on. 5. My hip flexors starting to burn. We're going to stretch them out. 1. Oh. Woo! Release. Just cross the ankles. Roll your way up a second. Just going to stretch off those hip flexors into your low lunge. So take your left foot forward. Step your right foot back. And then just give yourself a little bit of a stretch in that hip flexor. Take a few breaths. Ooh, that really got my hip flexor there. And then stack your knee above that ankle, stretching it out. Switching sides. Right foot forward. Again, knee to ankle, left hip flexor. Pull the belly in again. Giving that hip flexor a nice little stretch out. and release. Okay, next exercise, we're coming back onto your left hand, and we're taking this right knee up and down, up and down. Ooh, there's a song for that, right? Okay, you ready? We're going to do that 1 minute. Oh, I'm absolutely shaking over here. Okay, 1 minute timer has started. If you don't want to do it, just have a little stretch. Stay here or join in. Lift it up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. These are tough. Oh, I'm really feeling this. Reaching the left arm up if you want, or just keep it on the hand to hip. Push down into your left foot, make sure it's not lifted. Halfway to go. This was not a good idea to do this for 1 minute. Whoa. Oh, these are hard. Okay, for 20 seconds. Keep going. Whew. 10 more seconds. I will not be defeated. Keep going. Do as many as you can. 3 more seconds. We can do this. 2. Oh, that was tough. 1. All right, we're going to stretch it out on this side now. So right hand down. Keep your left foot on the floor. We're just going to stretch over. Nice little stretch. Relax. Lengthen that side body out. Breathe for a second before we do that. Oh, got the other side to do. I don't know what I was thinking. And release. Okay. Are you ready to do the left side? Let's go. 1 minute. Do as many as you can, guys. I know these are really tough. So take your hand to your shoulder, wrist alignment, knee to mat. Start with lengthen out your right leg. And then whenever you're ready, start to lift the left knee and off you go. Do as many as you can. Scoop the belly in here. Lift and lower. So we're not dropping the knee to the floor. You can if you need an easier option. That is slightly easier. But try not to. My arms are shaking. Whew, I've also just done a yoga class here, so yeah, I'm absolutely dying. "20 seconds left. Take a breath if you need to in between. You don't have to do the whole minute. Just try. We're almost there. 3 more seconds. Oh. Relax. Drop the knee down, reach the right arm over your head, lengthen everything out through that side body. Just stretch it out. And release. Okay, I'm going to target your lower abs. And we're going to come into some, what do you call them? Hip lifts, that's what they're called. Hip lifts up and down. So lying down on your back, just extending those legs up and then down. 1 minute. Are you ready? Let's go. Lie down on your back and then lift those hips up and then lower. So just little hip lifts up and then down. Trying to keep the head in line with the spine. Doing as many here as possible. Everything is shaking in my body right now. Legs, everything. How much to go? 20 seconds. 1 minute is a long time. Everything should be fired up now, guys. Might be shaking. Just try and use a yogi breath if you can. Breathing in through the nose and exhale out. Oh, that went a bit faster, right? Okay, back into bridge pose. Tickle the backs of those ankles. Inhale, lift back up. You can maybe extend the arms up and over the head if you want to get a little bit more of a stretch happening in the shoulders here as well. Just stretch it out. Stretching it those tops of the legs. push your hips up to the sky. And then exhale, roll it back down through the spine. Let's just do a little stretch. Left leg extends, grab hold of your right shin, hug your knee in towards your right shoulder. Squeeze everything in. And then switch sides. Left shin, grab hold of it as your right leg extends. Hug that knee towards your left armpit, shoulder. And release. Flex your toes. We'll do a roll up to a seat. So take your hands over your head. Squeeze and hug the belly in. Breathing in. Exhale. Roll your way up to a seat. And relax. So we're going to come into, I don't know what these are called. These. When you take it through here, I call it like dance. Rah! We're going to do those for a minute. What are they called? Someone please tell me what they're called. I don't know. We're going to make a name up for them. So 1 minute. Rock and rollers, whatever you want to call them. You ready? Let's go. Start off your left hand. So you're in a plank. Your right foot turns, the left leg extends. You then reach the right arm back, and then you flip to the opposite side. We'll cactus the left hand back, reach the right leg out straight. Roll it through. Left leg straightens, right hand down, right leg straightens. Spread out the fingers, spread out the toes. Go slowly. This is not about going fast. It's about thinking about your alignment, your core, your strength. Everything is working slow and controlled. A little bit faster if you want. Awesome, that's 1 minute. Good stuff. Let's take a little tabletop stretch. So, feet hip distance apart, knees face up to the sky. Fingertips towards your toes or face them outside to the mat. We then inhale, open out the chest. And then lift your hips up to the sky. Find a flat back. And we'll just stretch it out here for a few breaths. So you still want to think about squeezing your glutes here at the top, but pull your core in. If you want to drop that head back, you can, but I prefer not to. And then exhale, roll, 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 all the way down to the mat, and release. Okay, do you want to do one more exercise? We're going to do plank, shoulder taps. It's like a game you do at school, right? Plank, shoulder taps. You can do this on your knees as well, or come into your plank position. So stack your shoulders to your wrists. You're here, and then all you're doing is tapping your shoulders, so your shoulder taps for 1 minute. Make sure your hips are not moving too much. You want to center off your pelvis. Your pelvis is nice and neutral. And then when you're ready, we'll go. So take your feet hip distance apart, or you can stay on your knees as an easier option. So 1 more minute. Ready, get going now. Shoulders to wrist, pull that core in, and off we go. Shoulder tapping, squeeze the glutes as well here, guys. Think about pulling the core in. You can meet the thumbs together at the top. Taking it into a little bit of a smaller stance with your hands, shoulders. Watch your hips haven't lifted up too high or too low. We've got 30 seconds left. Again, just do as many as you can. Maybe you want to count the reps as you go. And then do this again and see how many reps you can do another time. It's all about just building strength every time you do stuff. Getting stronger. 5 more seconds. Release. Drop the knees to the mat. Let's take a little child's pose release. Take your knees out mat distance. Bring the hips to the heels. Extend the arms out. Forehead to the mat. Just straighten it out. Now take the thumbs to the top of the neck. Press the palms together into your namaskar. Prayer pose. And just release. Take one more little stretch. You can come onto your fingertips here, onto your spider cobra. Fingertips, just lengthen out through the spine. Wiggle the hips from side to side. And then just draw down onto your belly here. Come into Sphinx pose. Line your forearms down on the mat so they're making a number 11. Push down into the forearms, hug the belly in. When you stretch into the left hip flexor, grab hold of the foot. Make sure you've not collapsed into your right side. And then release. Left forearm down, grab hold of your right foot. Hug and squeeze it in towards that right butt cheek. And release. Come back into Sphinx. Make sure your kneecaps lift away from the floor. You hug the belly in. And then we'll take some spider cobras here. So take your fingertips outside of the mat as you come onto your fingers. You inhale, you push into the fingertips, and you open out the chest, stretching into that front body. You exhale as you drop back down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. So we're doing one more exercise. We're going to come into forearm plank and we're going to hold it. So we're doing it on those forearms and we're holding it for one last minute. This is your last exercise for now. So when you are ready, get your position. Easier option, you can bring your hands into prayer or your forearms are staying at that number 11. So 1 minute, guys. Your feet are hip distance apart. All feet together is harder. So let's go. Forearms down, pull the belly in. Feet together is if you want, or feet hip distance or wider. Push down into the forearms. Hug the belly in. Keep your head in line with that spine. And really just focus on the breath. Now draw the heels back towards the back of the mat. We've got 25 more seconds to go. Again, if your hips are up here, guys, I want you to drop them down, but make sure they haven't dropped all the way down, so we're like this. We want to stay here. Might be a little bit harder to actually bend the knees a little bit. Yep, it sure is. Last few seconds. And relax. Oh, 1 minute. Actually a little bit too early there. Come down. Just melt down onto that head, 4 hands to head. Just wiggle out, just relax. And we'll just take that left leg, draw your knee towards your shoulder, just relax here for a second. And then switching sides, bring that left leg back, draw the right knee up, stretching that side hip, relax, look towards your opposite leg. And then relax. We're coming in seal pose. Feet are wider, so mat distance. Take your hands out to a V, and then press into the hands as you come up into that seal. Again, we're just stretching at the front body. Depending on how you are in that spine is where you put those hands, so either forward a little bit more or back as you open out through the chest. Just stretch everything out. And then exhale, sit the hips to the heels. Take a nice child's pose, relax. As you make your way back, finding this comfortable seat. Well done, everyone. We'll just take a couple of breaths here. Finding the easy pose. So let's inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale it out. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale. Well done, guys. So you can add that into your practice for your yoga if you want to, or just add it into your day to build up some strength for any of your other exercises, especially if you're running, guys. It's essential you also keep that core strength because it's going to really help with your running. Okay, so I will see you on the next video. I hope you enjoyed that. Namaste, guys.